Hello, and welcome. My name is Matthew Roth, and this is Voice of Cards, The Beast of Burdens for the PC. In our last episode, we went out into the desert to look for the missing circus people. We went off the beaten path and came across a desert ruins or whatever. And I guess there was a circus person outside. I could have swore there was only 3, so... But hey, whatever. We are going to stick with what we have for the backs. Battle board. I'm going back to the cage board. And... I kind of do like the metal, I guess. And then, yeah. So in this episode, we're going to finish up what I assume is finishing up the basement for the desert ruins to rescue whoever the little girl is talking about. So without further ado, here we go.
Battle time.
All right, let's see here. He's gonna deliberate with himself. All right. Oh. I keep I fulfilled necessary requirements to unlock Dryad's enemy story. I need to get better at choosing cards because I keep missing them. Ooh, Panacea, okay.
Beautiful.
All soldiers enemies. Sorry, you know, I keep forgetting about those at the end of the video, so we definitely will hit those up today. Or when we leave here. Let's see here. Huh, okay, looks like it just... Oh, Red Fungo's enemy story. Okay. I already went down that way, so let's go this way.
Battle time. Increase dark damage by 5. The door is shut tight. It has a keyhole, which suggests the existence of a key. Perhaps a wall could be broken?
Oh, is that how we're playing it?
Battle time. Pulche stops you. Wait a moment. That wall looks suspect, he says, before giving it a solid thwack. Legol shakes his head. We should just break it down. He hits it with all his might. And with that, the wall crumbles, revealing, to your surprise, a hidden passage.
I think it'd be better if they didn't show the hidden cards behind it. I hate this happenstance card. Like, if I could just remove this one, I'd be more than happy. It just makes the battles go longer.
You attempt to open the chest when suddenly a band of cackling monsters appears from the shadows. It looks like they were using this chest as bait. They waste no time in surrounding you and attacking.
Oh. Is that how we're playing it?
Battle time.
I don't know how to dig this music, though. Alright, let's see what we got here. He needs to heal. Not a bad roll. Yeah, I mean, could be better.
Sometimes you get...
Decreased light. Okay, the other one might have been decreased dark damage. Oh, that one just gets less. Deal attack +1. Boy. But it's an all enemies card, which is nice.
Having defeated the monsters, you decide to try opening the chest. And when you do, you find inside a key of seemingly little value. All the same, Pulche picks it up and tucks it away, a pleased look on his face. One never knows when a key could come in handy. Let's take it, just in case.
You obtain simple key. I wonder where that goes.
That's how it's done.
Let's see there.
You come across a weathered stone monument. The letters S-A-A-R are written on it, and there's a hollow where something clearly used to rest. The area around the stone monument is littered with what appear to be monster bones. The whole thing feels ominous beyond words, but you dig around in your pack for something that might fit the monument's hollow.
Bengal.
Operating on a hunch, you reach for the tarnished bangle you picked up earlier and slot it into the hollow. It fits perfectly.
Of course.
So, the Sand Prowler Czar is sealed here, Pulche says, his voice quivering. The monster bones littering the site begin to rattle. It sure looks like you've awoken the Sand Prowler Czar from its slumber. There's no getting out of this fight.
Oh, he's just a
time.
skeleton. I thought it was like, I don't know. Oh, well, I guess the Tsar makes sense, I suppose. Hey. They keep going after him. You know what? He's it. Oh, you did 1 damage.
The Sand Prowler Tsar is but a pile of bones once more, its body thoroughly destroyed. The menacing energy you felt around the monument and bangle has also vanished. Cracks form in the bangle, their crooked fingers reaching up every which way through the monument. It crumbles to dust in seconds. A treasure chest peeks out from beneath the rubble. Might this be the Sand Prowler Tsar's treasure? You fling the chest open with glee and find an exquisite accessory within.
You obtained a real life. Nice. Alright. Who do I want to give that to? Okay, that's done.
Battle time.
Wow, that was actually really strong.
A masterful victory.
I still need a skeleton out of here, I think. Oh, and a mushroom.
The door is shut tight. It does, however, have a keyhole. You slide the simple key into the keyhole and turn it. There is a satisfying click as the lock opens. With a pleased look on his face, Pulche thumbs his glasses back up on his nose. To battle. Oh!
Well, so much for...
A masterful victory!
Okay, this is it though.
You swear you see something move in the darkness.
Well, I'm avoiding that. What do you think of that, my game?
The three of you carefully step toward whatever it is, only to find it's a monster. Battle time.
We're gonna have to get ready to defend. He's probably gonna throw something out. That's one fast worm.
Something squirms in the worm's midsection. She did say the monster swallowed her partner, Pulche whispers, not wanting to injure the very much alive entity inside. You carefully begin slicing into the worm's stomach. When a rat pops out.
Little rat monster.
You've ventured into the deepest part of the ruins, but there's no sign of the large monster or the girl's partner. What if the rat is her partner? You tilt your head in confusion, and the rodent scampers off out of sight. With no further leads to go on, you decide to return to the young girl for now and tell her what you found. Choose "Get me out now" if you're in a hurry.
Yeah, go ahead.
You all resolve to leave the sand ruins immediately. You emerge from the ruins in time to see the beast tamer leaping up and down, the rat you freed earlier gathered up in her arms. "Thank, partner safe, happy," she squeals through tears of joy rather than sadness. "Oh, isn't that lovely?" Pulche says, smiling. You've got slightly more complicated feelings about it.
Oh, but she's so cute.
The girl announces that she's off to rejoin the rest of the main troupe and trots off with her companion in tow.
Although I can understand apprehension.
The caravan is larger than it was when you left. Seems the troop members you rescued found their way back safely. The young man you rescued races over the moment he sees you. "I found my way back. Thank you so much for saving me," he beams. The ringmaster is next in line, peppering you with praise as he wrenches your entire arm up and down in a forceful handshake. And he absolutely insists you see the show. He's certain you'll love it. Finding yourself looking forward to the circus, you decide to invite Legol and Pulche to come along, but they're nowhere to be found. It looks like they took off on their own. Thinking it would be much more fun to go see the circus together, you decide to look for the pair.
Take Legol and Pulche and watch the show.
You find Pulche holding a cup with some kind of golden liquid in it. A gentle-looking woman seems to be teaching him something. The woman whips the monster and roars with laughter. This little fellow sees this as a reward. Pulche nods along. Aha, I see. This is most instructive. You're not completely sure what you're looking at. You decide to drag Pulche away and take him to the show.
You fulfill the necessary requirements to unlock the mild-mannered woman's fixed-light story.
It's okay. It's trained, the gentle-looking woman says of her beast companion. She smiles and cracks her whip. The monster, face vacant, mutters, "Treat." No more dark places, no more small spaces, the boy mumbles to himself. Sounds like his time in the treasure chest traumatized him.
Aw. Up here. Ooh. That's what I think. Alright, so we got him. Check up on.
Free of her cactus cosplay, the woman now balances herself adroitly atop a monster. And as if that weren't impressive enough, they've only gone and synchronized their breathing as well.
Over there.
You find Legol stuffing some kind of well-cooked meat into his mouth. Beside him is the beast tamer girl. When she notices you, she begins to thank you enthusiastically in crude language. However, your features harden when you see her looking lovingly at her monster partner. Seeing this, Legol asks, "You need something?" You invite Legol to come to the show and step away. You can hear the sounds of a lively crowd coming from the circus tent. The show must be about to begin. "Hero! Hero!" the beast tamer shouts, clearly meaning to thank you. The young man has once again buried himself in the sand from the neck down. It seems to be keeping him calm. Our show is incredible, the ringmaster boasts. He really believes in it.
Well, let's go see the show.
Stepping into the tent is akin to entering another universe. Clowns balance atop balls. Jugglers juggle objects with ease. Performers soar through the air on the trapeze. Your first circus show is infinitely more impressive than all the images you'd conjured in your head. Unfortunately, you also find yourself too vexed to fully enjoy it. You cannot stop thinking about the girl making nice with that monster. The young boy makes a show of stopping his ball directly in front of you and holds something out to you. "Which one of these do you like best?" he asks with a wink.
What do you choose?
You point at the ring, but the boy simply keeps smiling at you. He makes no effort to hand it over. The boy points to his own round nose. You stare intently at his nose, but nothing happens. He then points to his hand. You look down at your own hands and... what? A beautiful ring has already found its way onto your finger.
If they namaste ring.
The boy sticks out his tongue, playfully mocking you. You cannot help but gaze at the prize that so wondrously found its way into your possession. The beast tamer is the next performer to take the stage. It seems she's going to put on some sort of monster show, as you'd expect. Though this time, she's joined not just by the rat, but other foul creatures.
Watch, teamwork, do best.
And just like that, the goodwill engendered by the young boy's gift evaporates, and your heart hardens anew.
Monsters killed my family.
The beast tamer, however, has no idea that you harbor such simmering resentment, and begins her show. Or she tries to, but one of the beasts begins raging out of control. "Help!" the ringmaster shouts in a panic. You instinctively grip your weapon and leap out of your seat to confront the monster.
This is what I've been waiting for. I mean, it's not like we're not hanging out with monsters. Although, yeah, I do support not hugging my centaur, I guess. His attack is down.
The monster is nearly dead. You prepare to strike the killing blow, only for the beast tamer to leap between you and your prey. You unleash your fury upon the girl as she protects the monster.
Why would you try to save this filthy beast's life?
Pulche's eyes widen as she easily parries your attack. "Listen, story," she says, hugging you so tightly you can hardly move. The beast tamer tells you it was her fault the beast went berserk. She accidentally trod on its tail as she issued her command. It wasn't the monster's fault, she says. Tears well up in her eyes. It was her own inexperience. She begins to sob. The ringmaster peels her off you and gives you his heartfelt thanks for once again saving the circus. "Allow me to introduce you. This is Troupe," he says. He follows up the introduction with yet another unexpected request. He wants Troupe to accompany you so she can further develop her skills. Apparently, the idea came to him as soon as he saw your masterful command of the beast in battle. Troupe, trembling, turns her gaze to you.
Obviously.
You hesitate. "That's a fantastic idea," bellows Pulche, agreeing in your stead. The goal turns to Trollus. We're all talking around you. Is this what you want? Trollus thinks for a moment. Yes, train, she chirps, nodding emphatically. Sensing no way to push back against the overwhelming force of Pulche and the ringmaster, you agree to take Trollus along. She breathes frantically through her nose. Do best, she says eagerly. This is shaping up to be a fun journey, Pulche says, visibly excited. Pulche has apparently invited himself to join your crew. Legol starts to say something, but Pulche is already so deep into a speech that he loses the will. We must celebrate the start of Trollus's training, the ringmaster shouts. Not a moment later, everything and everyone is in motion. The various performers jostle you about as they rush up to wish you the best and tell you to take good care of Trollus. As the dust settles, the performers settle to sleep wherever there happens to be space. You stealthily pack your belongings. You have to get out of here. This monster-loving circus just rubs you the wrong way.
Get Legol and stick out of the circus. Legol, Pulche, and Talus have all left the party. Alright, well, we'll do that in the next episode. For now, though, let's go ahead and... let's do characters first. Well, how about this? Sharp-dressed girl, those people control the monsters, make them act as extensions of their will. We judge his power a threat to the world and will steal it away here. Let's see here. Picked up as a child wandering the desert by soldiers, he was raised from that point on to bury his emotions and do his work dispassionately. Pulche, hey mom, listen to this. I made some friends, great friends, ones who talk to me a lot. Aww. Trollis, the circus tamer girl, is a hard worker, but she messes everything up. When she fails again today, the others will laugh it off. Then we already know all of them. The senator. These men once loved the same woman. Her dying wish was that the city would prosper, as though taken by sorcery. That wish continues to bind the men to this day. Okay. I think we got his, right? Yeah. We don't have women's nor the breakmaster. This timid one once lacked confidence in his own circus troupe. That changed when he made the acquaintance of a white bird. Clown, miss, since I worked so hard at balancing on the ball, can I have a hug as a reward? Cries a man cursed by a monster to look like a boy forever as he approaches a woman after the show. He figures since he can't have a grown-up romance, this is the only way he'll ever enjoy women's touch. The days off with this monster companion are so long and lonesome. Acrobat. There was once a girl who loved acrobatics. She practiced around the clock and took good care of her equipment. The moment when the audience bursts into cheers was her greatest joy. This is not she who loved the art more than any other. This is her daughter who pushed her from up high and killed her to steal the lead role and black uniform she'd always coveted. Oh my god. Burly boy, this man's obsession with his hair is, not to put too fine a point on it, hair-raising. Ever since childhood, he has meticulously trimmed his bangs every hour with sharp scissors. One time he accidentally snipped off a part of a finger along with his bangs, and unless his careful coiffing continues with all 9.5 of his remaining digits. Mistress treats. Good. Mistress's muzzles look so tough. So good to chomp. Naughty me. Let her hurt me. Could eat her anytime. Could eat now. Ugh. I think we already read that one. And then we already have all these, of course. Alright. Monsters. They call me a hero, but I fear these three sounds. Peals of thunder, fluttering insect wings, and tiny tongues licking at their jaws and mandibles. After paralyzing their prey with lightning, the awful anticipatory licking begins, which reminds me of the fourth sound I fear, that of my flesh being wrenched from my body and devoured. Red Fungo, my research leads me to believe the flip sounds of these creatures opening and closing their caps are a form of communication. I figured it out. The sounds are ceremonial atonement for killing their prey. Something's making a racket behind me. Skull Soldier. In combat, the bodies of these monsters rattle upon sighting an adventurer, almost as if they're laughing. Their bodies are made from the bones of humans they've killed. One can sometimes make out moans of the dead among the threatening rattle. Dryad, when these beautiful creatures find a sweetheart, they slowly reach out and entwine them in their arms. Then they absorb their life, bit by bit, until the object of their affection stirs no more. Well. Deathcrawler. Generations spent underground have atrophied their senses, such that only taste remains. Naturally devour all they encounter. Wyvern. Wyverns kill any human they see. There's no escaping their flesh-rending talons, their bone-snapping jaws. It's a horrific way to go. And then we already have him. Okay. Well, I think that about covers it. So, in our next episode, like I said, we'll escape the circus and go from there. So, all my friends, I hope you're enjoying the Voice of Cards, the Beast of Burden. It is. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. So I'm gonna have to spend a little time figuring out how I want my party to look like, as far as card distribution, as well as going back, and I need to pick up some of those cards. So, but other than that, friends, stay safe out there. I hope that you are all well. And until next time, stay safe, stay true to yourselves, and follow your hearts, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.